Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legion Talk episode number 4. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is Star Wars deletes its official YouTube page. That's right. The backlash over the firing of Gina Carano gets so bad that Star Wars has deleted its official YouTube page. I am not joking. I have looked on my phone and cannot find it. I have pulled this up here. Watch this. You cannot access the official Star Wars YouTube page. I have tried it several times. We're going to go back. Here we go again. Star Wars. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Refresh. Absolutely nothing. This is absolute insanity. This is Disney's Star Wars. I have watched every Star Wars movie that Disney has put out. I have watched every Star Wars show that Disney has put out. What they have done to Gina Carano is absolutely wrong, and they are getting massive backlash for it. I cannot help you because this is how you guys want to be. Star Wars. You can't do it. Star Wars. Oh, look, it dropped. Still nothing. But you can, however, access the videos, which is quite strange. That is quite strange. So let's go to this video. Marchion Ro, characters of the Star Wars of the High Republic, which is, as I understand it, nobody really cares. Look at this. 2.4 thousand upvotes, 17,000 downvotes. Only 36,000 views in one day on the Star Wars official channel. Interesting in the High Republic stream faster than Finn on a Chinese movie poster. Oh my. Oh. What is wrong with Disney management? They won't fire Kathleen Kennedy. This is great. This is absolutely hysterical. Let's try to click on this link. Nothing. Absolute goose egg. Try it for yourself, folks. This is absolutely. But in moving forward, bounding into comics, Star Wars stands. They're not Star Wars fans. They're not even. They don't even consume the product. They're jerks. They're nothing but jerks on Twitter. That's it. That's all they are. They're nothing but jerks on Twitter. Set sights on Rosario Dawson as next potential target of cancel culture. The same people claiming responsibility for getting Carano fired from Disney Lucasfilm are now setting their sights on a new target, Rosario Dawson. Recently, Access Media news outlet Inverse chimed in on Gina Carano's situation with writer D.S. Johnson speaking to a couple of people who, through their utilization of Twitter and the hashtag #FireGinaCarano, have claimed victory in getting the former MMA fighter and the Mandalorian actor removed from Disney Lucasfilm. Before her firing, Carano was rumored to have been tapped to lead the upcoming Star Wars Rangers of the New Republic series on Disney+. Disney even planned to announce it during the Investor Day in the event in December last year. However, citing Carano's November Twitter activity as problematic, Lucasfilm instead chose to not to move forward with the former MMA fighter in any capacity. Dawson played Ahsoka Tano in the 5th episode of the 2nd season of The Mandalorian and will reportedly reprise the role for the upcoming Ahsoka Disney Plus series. I'm going to tell you this right now. You go after Ahsoka Tano too and Disney caves, Gina Carano was literally the straw that broke the camel's back. This would just be dropping a nuclear bomb on a dead horse. Like going, you will literally destroy the Star Wars franchise. There will not be a single Star Wars fan that sticks around if you do this. You have already taken away every ounce of goodwill with the fans with firing Gina Carano. I am a shareholder in Disney, and I will have something very loudly to say at the shareholders meeting. In the article titled "Gina Carano Fired: How an Army of Twitter Stans Changed Star Wars Forever," Johnston details not only the circumstances of Carano's firing, but also how stands for Twitter borrow pronouns are now looking to similarly cancel Dawson and any future appearances she may have made in the Disney-related media. Yeah, because gosh knows that you have to have your pronouns in the bio on Twitter. I don't know what that's about. I think that people who want to have their pronouns in the bio, by all means, do it. That's your business. That's not anybody else's business. I don't know why there's a mob out there who thinks that they need to force everybody else to do what they think is right. That's not your business. That's not your place. That's not a free world. You guys can go take a hike, and if you don't like it, you can cram it where the sun don't shine. I stand by that. For those unfamiliar with the term, stan refers to an overzealous or obsessive fan of a particular subject. I would go with psychos. That's what I would go with. Creeps and psychos. And originates from the 2000 song of the same name by Eminem. Okay, we don't really have to. Why the Ahsoka problem? Okay. While the bulk of the Inverse article is focused on the event of the past winter that resulted in Fire Gina Carano trending on Twitter, when they finally do get around to talking about Rosario, they point to only a single event for reason behind the calls for her cancellation. 3 years ago, a member of the trans community lobbed some hefty allegations against Dawson and her family. The accuser, a trans male, so a biological female, filed a lawsuit against Dawson's family and claimed that they had both assaulted and purposely misgendered him. Look, I'm all for everybody being who they want to be. And if you're somebody that I personally know, I will do the best I can to respect that and to care enough to call you what you would like, what is appropriate for you. If you're my handyman, fix the damn sink. That's all I want. I pay you to fix the sink. I'll do the best I can. I may goof up because I don't know you personally. So if there's a little bit of a mistake, move on with life. That's the way it is. It bugs me and several other people, and to think that it would be good if they at least recast the actress because she already makes so many people uncomfortable, said V, an anonymous stan interviewed by Johnston. Yeah, nobody cares, dude. Another stan, Kennedy, noted that the aforementioned court case was a stain upon Dawson's name among stans, telling Johnston. I think that the majority of stan Twitter, myself included, are skeptical of her because we don't know if the charges on her are true or not. Well, the charges were dropped. So obviously there was no evidence to support them. That should be enough for you. Stan's Twitter argument against Dawson was best summed by the Lady Willow Gray, who declared that Ahsoka Tano doesn't deserve to be played by a transphobic, not proved. That's just basically an allegation that holds no water. She deserves better. She deserves better. What do you know about Ahsoka? I doubt it's probably not much of anything. Before demanding that Disney fire Rosario Dawson like you did Gina Carano. Yeah, because we have to go after everybody, right? Okay, and the truth. However, as noted by Dawson in a November 2020 interview with Vanity Fair, every single claim of discrimination had since been dismissed by the person who made them. So the person who made the claims realized they had no evidence, and they were probably advised by their attorney to dismiss them because it was going to go nowhere. The writer for the Inverse states as much. Their hesitancy to acknowledge the notwithstanding there. In that same interview, Dawson also voiced her support for the LGBTQA community and gave clarity to some of the misinformation concerning the lawsuits and accusations against her family. I was raised in a very inclusive and loving way, and that's how I've lived my entire life, said Dawson. I've always used my voice to fight for, lift up, and empower the LGBTQA community, and use my platform to channel trans voices in fiction and nonfiction work that I've produced and directed. So I feel the record is really clear. I'm not going to drone on very long on this, guys. Dawson is a member of the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party is very outspoken in support of the LGBTQA community. She is as well. I don't understand what more you want. I don't understand why Gina Carano's political opinions should not matter to anybody. Rosario Dawson's political opinions should not matter to anybody. They don't matter to me as long as they are not, they're allowed to have their own opinion on social media. You may not like it. I understand that. But everybody has an opinion, like everybody has a butthole. It's the way it is. Like going, some of them stink, some of them don't. I mean, that's probably a terrible way to put it. But, hey, everybody's got an opinion, guys. Like going, if you don't like it, move on. You don't have to agree with them. You don't have to be their best friend. Nobody's asking you to. As long as they're not actively infringing upon somebody else's rights through the Constitution, which is the amendments the amendments to the Bill of Rights. Like going, come on. Like, everybody had freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of a peaceful assembly, the right to bear arms. Like going, we got to get back to the fundamentals of the United States. Like going, you can't just strong arm people into doing what you want. It's not your life. It's their life. And unless they're actively affecting your life, you have no opinion on the matter. That's the way it is. You have to get over it. That's being an adult. Be an adult. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll definitely be covering this more in the future because lots to come with this, I guarantee. Leave Rosario Dawson alone. Bring Gina Carano back to The Mandalorian and issue her a public apology for firing her, and get rid of Kathleen Kennedy, because until you do, this kind of nonsense will continue, and Rosario Dawson will be next. And you will literally chop out the last leg supporting Star Wars. See you guys.